Everybody, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to Tammy Talks. We're here once again to talk Married at First Sight. It's the season that just won't go away. Before we get started, if you're brand new to my channel or if you are a repeat viewer that is not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the content. Hop down in the comment section because it truly goes down in the Married at First Sight video comment section. All right, y'all. So let's get into Zach. Zach took to Instagram yesterday, which would have been the 30th, November 30th, and he did like a Q&A. So he posted, it actually started the 29th, where he posted that he wanted to do a Q&A. I thought I took a screenshot of him saying of doing it, but I didn't. But he took to Twitter. I'm sorry, he took to Instagram because he wanted to do a Q&A. And he just kind of said he didn't realize that he would have over 3,500. He was shocked and appalled, and I'm like, okay. But he said that he is doing it for him, not for us, okay? So don't get it twisted. Zach answering these questions ain't for you. It's for him. To help him get some things off of his chest. To help him, clear his mind. And I'm like, Zach, stop the bullshit. You want to keep the attention going, right? So like I've said in a couple videos, everybody that goes on this show is doing it for attention. Because if you are truly trying to find if you're truly trying to find love and be matched up with somebody because you are just having a very difficult time doing that, you're not going on a TV show on Lifetime to do it. You're just not. So let's get into it. So the first question that he asked, and I'm going to put him up on the screen right here. First question, let me see. I don't even think I saved them in order, actually. Let me see. Before we even get to that, I will say this. There are rumors swirling around that Zach cheated on Bao, okay? I'm going to be going live right after this video to talk about that. It'll be easier with, like, the screenshots and stuff, so I'm going to do that live. So I'll hang tight for that if you're watching it re-record, or if you're watching, like, the recording of it because you missed the live, it'll be, like, the next video up on this channel. But I think Zach knew that something was going to come out, and this was his way of getting ahead of it and deflecting attention away from that. That's just me. I could be wrong, but that's really how I felt about it. My t-shirt is by Conscious Printing 1985. Friend of mine, softest t-shirt ever. If you would like the link or any of that good stuff, comment down below and I can get you guys the link for the t-shirts. Anywho, so one of the questions that Zach got, because he said he wanted to answer the questions in order. So he answered stuff like why did he cry and all this other stuff on the wedding. Let's get to it. So someone asked what really happened the first fight. Why did you not sleep in the same apartment, same room? Okay. So Zach said our dogs were not getting along. And it was too hectic, so I told her I'm taking Bella to daycare the next morning since we had a busy day of filming. I'm assuming Bella is his dog. He said I simply fell asleep waiting for my dog to fall asleep in the extra bedroom. We just moved in, so we didn't have the dog's cages or anything. He said he woke up and left around 7 a.m. without waking her up per her wishes, got back around 9. Let's break this apart. So I understand that dogs need to meet and get comfortable with each other if they're going to be sharing space. Why didn't you bring your dog? Y'all both had 2 big dogs. Why didn't y'all bring the dog's cages? Why didn't at least one of y'all think that we should bring the dog's cages? This was a 2-bedroom apartment. Why didn't one of you have the dog in the bedroom with you guys and the other have the dog in the extra bedroom? Why didn't one of you have the dog in the extra bedroom and have the other dog just in the living room? Okay? I don't understand. I don't understand he fell asleep waiting for his dog to fall asleep. Anybody that has a dog knows that if you have a dog and you're sitting in the room with your dog and you start to fall asleep, that dog is not going to sleep. That dog is going to jump up the moment that you jump up, especially in a new space and new environment. But okay, Zach. Okay, if Zach's not going to be honest about this, let's just go ahead with what he's saying. So Zach said he got back around 9 a.m. The next question was her leaving the first time what really made you be done? Zach said he never really cared about her leaving. We were in a stressful situation and he understands wanting to be in a familiar place. If it was the calling me a goddamn lie, a goddamn motherfucking lie, which a lot of people stated that the way that Michaela talked to Zach as an adult, as a man, was not gonna fly. I don't want anybody calling me that either. I would have a problem if somebody was talking to me like that, let alone somebody that's supposed to be your spouse. And her insisting to everyone else I never responded to her, that caused me to completely shut down. Zach then posted a screenshot of their text message, which I have over here, and he's gonna be the green, she is the gray. Hey, any luck with the key fob? He replies, they're closed. She asked him, did you leave? He replied, dropping Bella off, and then I'll be back. Think leasing office open at 8. Now, this is between 7:30 a.m. when Michaela first texted him, and then 7:50 a.m. When he last responded. She then texted him around 12 and said, I fully left the apartment and I'll be back when things are more sorted and for filming, of course. Now, Zach said that he was back at 9 a.m. He was not. He was not back at 9 a.m. based on what we're seeing here. Zach stood on that hill that he came back at 9 o'clock, which he did not, right? Because if he would have gotten back at 9 o'clock, Michaela would not be texting him at 12, letting him know that she left. So here's my thing with Zach. To me, this feels like damage control. I feel like Zach thought that in the moment when he was filming the show, I think that Zach thought initially that he was coming across as this amazing guy. He wanted to make sure he was seen as the good guy, and he felt nothing wrong with the way that he was behaving, right? He stood on his actions. He doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down on a lot of that stuff in that moment on the show. And I think now that he has watched the show and he's seen more of the fans' reaction, the viewers' reaction, and now he's able to defend himself. Now it's coming across to me as Dr. Vivian said that he is very performative. So we see the next question. Did you ever feel like you became a different person? Love you, by the way. He says, thank you. He said, yes, the 4 days after I got back from COVID, major things like the situation I just explained kept happening. Minor miscommunications on both our parts that led to some type of overreaction. I had no idea how to handle the situation I was in. I did not have the tools, maturity, experience, etc. to properly move forward. From this point on, I became mean and an asshole to everyone around me. I was not my normal self. The only way I could continue on is if I made it clear that this was no longer a romantic relationship, because I was not going to be able to fake it. He then says more on this later. Then he posted this screenshot here. Imagine standing across from this guy trying to ask him questions. And he posts some pictures of his confessional. He does a post asking how he took romantic things off of the table. He is basically exposing these long posts from Michaela, where she says she understands hitting the reset button if you're going to remain irritated by my actions. A lot of it is just her kind of saying it's okay to set aside the romantic relationship. There's nothing wrong with that starting together at base 1. Zach telling her that he can't do Hurricane K. He's on her same response, whatever. The next question that I saved was, do you think you have an issue communicating or articulating? He says 100%, probably my biggest weakness and insecurity in life. When I'm frustrated or agitated, it's exacerbated. Exacerbated. I can't talk today. When I'm frustrated or agitated, it's exacerbated. Y'all know what I mean. My brain moves too fast sometimes. This is something I'm working on. This is what I don't get though. On the show, when people are telling Zach you're not making sense. When people were telling Zach up until the reunion, you're leading her on. You're talking in circles. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Pastor Cal said it. Dr. Viviana said it. Dr. Pepper said it. Michaela has said it. Kevin Frazier said it on the reunion. So it's like Zach knows now, all of a sudden, yeah, I understand that was. But when you're in the moment and people are telling you that, you couldn't see that? I'm sorry, but it was not a flick of a switch that caused Zach to suddenly realize that he has terrible communication skills. Because Zach doubled down, tripled down, everything down on there. But now that the public does not see you as the good guy that you thought you were, now that the public is not flocking to you and holding you up and praising you the way that you thought the public was going to do, now all of a sudden, yeah, I think I do have communication problems. I do. What do you guys think about Zach doing this Q&A? Side note, Gil has the Q&A tonight on Instagram Live, but he does not want anyone to ask him married at first sight questions. What are we supposed to ask you? Well, like, honestly, Gil, what do you think people are going to ask you if we can't ask married at first sight questions? We don't know you. What is wrong with this group of people? So hop down in the comments below. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think is Zach's overall purpose, his end game, his goal with doing this Instagram Q&A? I will say that once this stuff popped up on Reddit of him allegedly cheating on Bao and sleeping with this other woman, he stopped answering questions for the night. He stopped answering questions. And if I check his Instagram now, I don't think he has resumed either. He is not. He has not resumed answering any questions. What is going on here with Zach? Zach is trying to be the good guy. He's trying to come across as the good guy. I've learned so much. I've changed. I'm a better person for it. I'm calling bullshit. Let me know how you guys feel about it. And if you made it this far through the video, catch my live right after this. We are going to talk about these allegations from this woman, Elena, that is saying that Zach was seeing both her and Bao at the same time. Catch you guys in the next one.